Welcome to WEFM's 3 p.m. News. I'm your presenter, Jessica Klein. First on the local scene. The town of Barley will soon have a modern blackfish processing facility in the next few months. Area Representative Honorable Dr. Orlando Brewster visited the site recently and in an interview with the Agency for Public Information, the API, said it is a project the community is anticipating and would no doubt bring economic benefits. This is a bread and butter issue here in Barley, and this facility will make life much easier for those folks who ply their trade in blackfish and in fishing. This project, in my opinion, is a significant project. It is a timely project, and it is a beneficial project to the folks here in Barley. Dr. Brewster also noted that there has been an increase in blackfish catches this season, and when the facility is done, it would be just a matter of finally procuring equipment and other necessities for the facility. Therefore, he anticipates an official opening in the first quarter of 2024. According to the API, site foreman Carlos White of Sea Operations SVG said everything is on schedule for the completion of the project, and despite challenges with the weather, they are well on course to finish the completion. The staff at the South Rivers Clinic is currently preparing to move into the new building, which will serve as a temporary home for the clinic. Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, during an interview with the Agency for Public Information, explained that the old clinic building needed work done. The new building, which is nearing completion, was constructed on the site of the old banana boxing plant in South Rivers. Gonsalves, who is also the parliamentary representative, took a tour of the new facility 1 week ago. The Prime Minister explained that work to rehabilitate the old clinic cannot be done while it is still in use, hence the reason for the temporary clinic. The temporary building is a concrete structure and will be put to other uses for the community when the work is completed on the old clinic. The clinic at South Rivers will be rehabilitated with assistance from the Saudi Development Fund. Still on the local scene, the mother of Cheryl Linteria Phyllis Knights, who was murdered on July 9th at her home in Dorsetshire Hill, is crying out for justice for her daughter. In a recent video uploaded to social media, Suda Bino said the night of her daughter's killing was the worst night of her life. Bino recalled that she spoke to her daughter just hours before the gruesome murder. Reports were that Knights was hacked to death in the home she shared with her father and was found unresponsive in her home with chop wounds about her body. The broken-hearted mother described her daughter as being very reserved and stated that the crime was committed by a monster. Although the police are yet to make an arrest in this matter, Bino suggested that the killer may be someone who the young woman had rejected, someone whom she considers to be a spineless coward. On the regional scene, Barbados' Prime Minister Mia Mottley has disclosed that another hotel may be built in the island's capital. According to Mottley, discussions regarding the construction of the hotel on the other side of the pierhead, where Carlisle House is, will be held. The Prime Minister said that over the next 6 to 9 months, Barbados' infrastructural landscape will be significantly modified as several projects, including the Hyatt Hotel, are slated to get underway. The Prime Minister stated that meetings were held with all lenders and investors with Hyatt on Tuesday, and they are expecting to be coming close to ending with the legal closure and therefore should start soon. Still on the regional scene, Inter-Caribbean Airways has received a warning from the Guyana government that the carrier could face sanctions over prolonged flight delays and cancellations. The warning came from Guyana's Aviation Minister, Juan Edil. According to reports, Minister Edil and others other officials met Inter-Caribbean Airways last Thursday to address travelers' concerns and received assurances from the carrier. The assurances included better handling in Barbados and additional aircraft to address the delays. The Guyana aviation minister told the media if they don't fulfill those obligations that they made last Thursday, we will have to step in and take additional actions or possible sanctions. However, the Guyana online publication said the minister declined to immediately specify the type of punishment, saying that it depended on the seriousness of the inconvenience. Finally, on the international scene, Maui's emergency management chief has quit a day after defending his agency's failure to activate its alarm system in last week's fatal wildfire. Herman Andea, who had no prior experience in emergency management, cited health reasons for his resignation. In the days since, residents of the Hawaii island have told the BBC a stronger emergency response could have saved more lives. At least 111 people have been declared dead and more than 1,000 remain missing. Maui's sophisticated system, which includes 80 sirens around the island, is tested on the first of every month, its 60-second tone a normal part of life in Lahaina. But on the day of the fire, they remained silent. On Wednesday, Maui Emergency Management Agency boss Mr. Andea insisted he did not regret the decision and stated that he had feared that those sirens, most often sounded for tsunamis, would have sent some in Lahaina running to higher ground, potentially into the path of the fast-moving blaze, an explanation that residents refused to accept. This has been WEFM's 3 p.m. News. I have been your presenter, Jessica Klein. Join us again at 5:30 p.m. for WEFM's Evening News, and we thank you for listening.